What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. Man, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, what we're gonna be reacting to, man. I seen that Cinco had dropped this video, man, finally explaining the reason why he left the Capaholics, man. You know, there was a lot of questions that a lot of people had. You know, did DDG kick him out? Did he leave? Why did he leave? And I was like, man, let me go ahead and record a reaction to this video, man. You already know I was about to lay me down to sleep. I was gonna get in the shower and go to bed, but I seen he had dropped this and I was like, shit, let's see what's going on. All right, so make sure you tell a friend that today ain't your mama today, Uncle Joe, we still a hoe. Let's get right into the video, man. Let's get it.
I'm not gonna be reading chat, man, because this ain't for no views. This ain't for none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to start off the stream, bro. This is really hard for me. You know, I just want to put that out there right now. I'm gonna start off the stream just saying, you know, this wasn't a decision that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? This isn't something I was trying to do, because I seen a lot of narratives. People talking about it's because of my girl. Like, first of all, let's just nip that in the bud right there. I did auditions for Argue My Ball with my girl.
True that.
My girl knew, like, she knows what entertainment is. She doesn't trip up shit. We have conversations. We have a very healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that's never the case. Like, that's the last thing a nigga say. I don't even know why people even trying to put her in the middle. That has nothing to do with that.
We just know how you are when it come to love, bro. You know, it's all love, but we know how it is. We know how you are when it come to love, and everything seems to stop. But I'm glad you're still grinding. I'm glad that you have a woman who is secure enough with herself that you're able to do certain things, you know, without her bitching and moaning and complaining. So that's a real one right there.
I see narrative saying that I want to be, no, I think I'm bigger than the program. Definitely is not that, you know what I'm saying? I come from a place where I know ain't nothing bigger than the program, you know what I'm saying? But the program can't work if other niggas think they bigger than the program, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say any names, you feel me? Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm just gonna kind of like give like a surface level answer, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not here to like just throw the blame on, but at the end of the day, like, I feel like the person that made me lead this shit definitely should come out and say something, you know what I'm saying? Because they the reason, and they know they're the reason. You know, everybody in the group knows they're the reason. Everybody in the group says, man, hey, I respect your decision. You're 100% right. You know what I'm saying? Every if any come out and say they didn't, like, they just lying to y'all, and that's on my heart. But one thing about me, bro, you feel me?
Who y'all think it is? Comment down below. Y'all think it was DDG? Y'all think it was Dub, Deshae? Who y'all think it was?
I treat everybody with respect. I treat everybody with respect and love. I'm very genuine with everybody. I've never done no backdoor. I never talk about behind their back. I never try to tear it down. I've never been that type of person. You know
Shout
what I'm
out
saying?
to you, man. Shout out to you.
But one thing about me that make it real is I'm so real that I can call it when they wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not afraid to call them when they wrong. And that don't mean I'm coming at in a disrespectful manner. You feel me? Like,
out of love.
I could just tell the nigga, hey, bro, I feel like this, that. You feel me? And any nigga can do that to me. I don't have my bros come on like, hey, bro, I feel like this. And just as a real, I feel like it's so crazy. I even gotta explain how to even be a real one.
I feel like sometimes showing love is showing that person tough love. Sometimes it's saying the things that we don't want to say, saying those uncomfortable things. It's gonna make that person feel uncomfortable, and maybe I might feel uncomfortable too, because I really don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it because I care about you, because I fuck with you. I'm only telling you because I fuck with you. If I didn't care about you, I wouldn't say it, you know. But that's what real ones do.
Crazy, I even gotta explain that, but real friends can call each other out when they wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's as long as you're not coming at it disrespectful when you move, like, all right, cool. But like, if you call it when they wrong game, like a real man gonna take accountability. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a situation transpired. you know, where I called a nigga out when it was wrong, you know, and I genuinely was coming from a real place, like it was genuinely wrong in that position, in their position, it was really wrong. But you know, the person came at a nigga very disrespectful, you know what I'm saying, very childish, very immature, you know what I'm saying, like tearing a nigga down, like it was to the point it wasn't even about what I came about anymore. It was just some way deeper, you know what I'm saying, and I felt the animosity, and animosity doesn't always have to be about money. Don't hate about because I got more money, I'm gonna hate on you. Like, nah, shit stems from different places. I'm not a therapist. I don't know where that stems from, but I felt it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Various times I try to leave our group chat, you know what I'm saying, and defuse the situation, you know, but like I said, it felt like he was the program. He ran the program, you know what I'm saying? So a nigga kept adding me back and just turning down, like coming at.
He ran the program. Ain't that DDG? Ain't that his idea? Ain't that his shit? I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know who y'all think it is.
In real disrespectful ways, talking to it like a friend would never talk to. Man, like one thing about me, fool, like if I take shit very serious as far as like signs. You feel me? Like if how I talk to you shows
how they feel about you.
Value you.
Yeah. That's exactly how they feel about you. Exactly how they talk about you. And I'm glad that Cinco is saying this, and I'm glad that he is seeing this. I'm glad that he has the awareness to see this. Because as soon as you see that a motherfucker don't value you as you see yourself, you need to get them the fuck from around you, bruh. Because now you're going to fuck with my self-concept and what I believe about myself, and you're going to have me questioning whether or not I'm enough. Right? And I know I'm enough. So if you don't see that, you got to get the fuck on. You know, and not in a negative way, but I wish you well, right? I wish you well, because I can't have your negativity penetrating my bubble. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So I'm glad that he pointed that out, you know. I'm glad that he realized that, because you have to be willing to walk away. You have to be willing to be dolo sometimes. You got to be willing to say, I'm no longer going to be a part of this, you know. This person doesn't see my value, so I gotta walk away. Same thing with dating, right? Dating and relationships and shit like that. If a motherfucker keep disrespecting you, you gotta get the fuck on. You can't tolerate bullshit from anybody, you know. So
my cameraman right here, like
it is what it is.
If I tell it, like if we talk about something, we get into it, like that goes for anybody. Like if anybody get into it with they bros, y'all kind of like know what to say as far as like, let me keep that shit up here, you feel me? Because I don't want to go below the belt, because I know I can't come back from that. You know what I'm saying? And when it go below the belt and beyond, and it's just like beyond that though, like beyond that, fool, like beyond that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like, mind you, this happened once before, but I let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because
that was a mistake.
You know what I'm saying? The person came to me and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize." You know what I'm saying? I'm going through certain situations, and I'm like, I respect it, you feel me? At the end of the day,
he did apologize, so.
Very understandable person. I've never been I'm not this that try to be
keep
tough,
doing that.
especially with my bros, like, don't even act tough with other niggas. Act tough with the niggas that's really there for, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's like that hit on this girl, but he don't even hit on if they slap him. You feel me? Like it's like that. Like when you do like that, it's like you're not real, bro. Like that's not real. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about me, bro. I really stand on respect, you know what I'm saying? I have my own mind. Can't nobody make me do something I genuinely don't want to do, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like overall with this situation, all it did was teach me, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I want to go somewhere. I'm the type of, like, and this comes from, I feel like everything like this, like, if you from the hood or whatever, like, or you just any person for real, if you go here, you want to go here with it, you know what I'm saying? That's what almost happened with me mentally, like, with everything. I almost went to a level and above, you feel me, because I felt disrespected and all that. But I really had to talk to myself, and I had to talk with God on some, like, and this is real, bro, like, this is, like, child, like, this is genuine, like, for real, y'all know me, fool, like.
He almost slapped the shit out of somebody, yo. Who y'all think it is now?
Gang, like, I see people trying to say I use certain people and stuff, because, like, bro, what, bro, I don't use nobody, gang. If anything, gang, the reason why I would stay so long with him up, and then I leave, is because it's like a nigga can only endure so much, bro. Like a nigga can only take so much, bro. A nigga can only take so much disrespect, bro. You feel me? And it's like, and one thing about me, bro, like I always try to just and even with this group, even our group gang, like that Capaholics gang, like, you feel me? I love every nigga in that mother. You feel me? Well, almost every nigga. I love almost every nigga in that mother. You feel me? I still wish the best for sure. But genuine love, like, I love almost every in that group. You know what I'm saying? But even that group, like, it's not a real group, bro. Like, that ain't real. Them ain't real. Like, and I'm not saying like speaking on as far as everybody individually. I'm just speaking as a group. That's not a real friend group, bro. That's not a real friend group. Like, our friend group was always based off of the ranks of popularity. Like,
it's a clout group.
Last year I was at the bottom of the rank. If I put up to the club late, nigga, tell me over. Like, you can't even get in the club. Like, I'm not coming out to get you. You gotta call like T.O. or somebody. You feel me? Like, that's the only way a nigga get somewhere. Like, you know, and that's just a representation of the dynamic of the friend group. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, this person has talked to various crazy. You know what I'm saying? Even the time I got talked to crazy, like this situation where just blatantly disrespected a nigga below the belt. He blatantly disrespected another below the belt. And that person didn't say nothing. They took it. Like, they just, Nick calling, bitch, I made you, and who you drive this, and who, like real crazy shit.
That's ugly.
Like, damn, like,
oh my God.
Like, if say something like that to the other, the nigga just ain't say nothing, you feel me? And just took it and just, you know, whoop, like, sat under it. Again, me personally, feel like, one thing about me, bro, I believe in God so much, and I trust God so much. It's like, I would never put nothing above, like, I wouldn't stand for that, bro. If I genuinely feel like, something is right, bro, I'm gonna stand for it. If I genuinely feel like something wrong, I'm gonna speak up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the niggas, you know, the person says something so crazy, all this crazy, like, just devaluing, discrediting, you know what I'm saying? Telling nigga I wouldn't be, and I can't make it without it, and made you drive this and this and that. You feel me? It's like, then I'm like, man, I'm out this. I ain't finna argue with you, bro. You a kid, bro. You mentally a kid. Talking about nana and the boo boo and just, bro, childish fool, like childish. It's like, what the, like, what is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Overall, said all this and that. I said I'm gonna lead a group, try to wave some money over my head, try to wave a gambling deal, like, oh, send a screenshot, like, oh yeah, you finna lead a group, all right, bet, I was finna bring this. If I was finna bring this to y'all, send a little screenshot of some money. I told them, man, that money. That made me feel like you don't even know me even more. Cause, like, nigga, if you knew me, you know I don't give a fuck about that.
And this just shows that Cinco is a man before he cares about money. He cares about his morals. I hate to say it, but like I always say, man, when it comes to any industry, it seems as if it is way easier to make it and be successful when you lack morals, you lack respect, you lack honor, and you lack a code of conduct for yourself and how you choose to run things and your reality. Selling your soul is easy, y'all. Okay? Doesn't necessarily mean you talk to the devil, sign a contract, write your name in blood, right? But niggas is selling their souls every day, fam. And this is letting us know that Cinco is a real one and he ain't going for that. And he not selling his soul just for a contract, just for some money. And that's important to see, and that's to be celebrated, my nigga, because that don't exist a lot in the upper echelons of whatever the fuck industry you're in. I don't even care if you're at the top of the McDonald's food chain up there with the CEO. It's gonna be some type of manipulation. It's gonna be some type of shit going on when you get to the higher rankings. And I mean, shit just gets weird. It's not just Hollywood no more. It's in every industry. It's in the YouTube industry, the streaming industry, whatever platform that you're, you know, getting success on, man. It's gonna be weirdos in every avenue. And weirdos, by weirdos, I mean people who will do anything for money, anything for clout. That is their identity. If they didn't have any of that, they would be a shell of who they are. This is crazy.
Can't, like, you think you could call a nigga out his name and disrespect him to the max, and you think you could send a screenshot of some money and I'm supposed to kiss your, man, you out your mind, bro. You out your mind, bro. You out your mind, bro. I don't know if others gonna go for that. I'm not going for that, man. I don't need money that bad.
Man,
I'm not saying I'm good for the rest of my life, but I don't need money that bad. I would never idolize a dollar before my respect, bro.
I'm telling you.
I don't give a what you weigh. Like, that's just, Niggas in the screenshot talking about $700, boy. That money.
Like Cinco said, I value who I am. I value my respect more than I value the motherfucking dollar, fool. I'd rather struggle than know that I just sold my soul for a bag, bruh. No, I'm not going.
I don't give a
not going.
At what cost? At what cost, bro? At what cost? My peace? You feel me? My peace? Like, what? Like, so I gotta sit up on it and talk about a nigga or genuinely hate a nigga on the low? Like, man, hell no. Nigga, you can have that, bro. I'd rather go make 30K by myself. I'd rather go make 10,000, bro. I'd rather be broke by myself than eat with some niggas that genuinely don't for me, bro. And it's various, and I have various signs. I don't let shit slide so many times, gang. Like, so many times. So I want to be accepted by a group of I thought was cool. Or accepted by I thought was cool. Certain niggas I thought was cool. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to this, when you get some money and all that, you realize that shit ain't everything, bro. Money ain't everything, fool. It's all about respect, gang. You feel me? Like, my mama always taught me that. Like, it's all about respect, bro. You don't never let nobody disrespect you. Like, I can't miss my mama's birthday and throw her 10,000 2 years in a row. She gonna throw that shit in my face. Like, I don't want your money. I want you to be here. You know what I'm saying? I want you to genuinely respect me and show genuine love. That's what I thought. I thought going into the house, I'm finna make millions with my friends. And told me, gang, put that beside, bro. Like, come on, please, bro, put that beside. Like, you could just like, y'all gotta like each other. We gonna make more money, bro. It's more business, bro. Like, think about the business, man. The business, bro. Fuck business, bro. That's not what I'm signing. If it's all about business, I'd rather be by myself. I'd be self-employed then, nigga. Literally, like, I go be on my own. I'd rather go make some chip on my own, bro.
Thanks.
That's not what I stand for, bro. That's not what I'm about. Maybe you consider, like, what y'all been doing, sitting around faking it with a nigga and only kicking it with a nigga because it brings some type of benefit to it in life. But me, I can't do that, fool. I can't, like, because then it's like, what? I gotta play it safe with y'all. I can't give y'all all my loyalty. I gotta genuinely be under a crib with a nigga and I'd be like, I can do this, but I can't go up here for it. Like, nah, bro. The more I'm around a nigga, the more I spend time with it. If I'm around you, period, I got genuine loyalty for you, bro. I'm going to war for you, bro. You feel me? I cannot fake it with no man, bro. I can't. That's not in me. That's not in me, gang. And what's the difference between cutting off that disrespected the out of me, cutting it off because he got some clout and some money and opportunities, then cutting a nigga off that I grew up with for 20 years from the hood and said, oh, J Cinco, a hoe, or woo, like, that shit don't make it no different, nigga. I will cut you off as fast as I cut that. And that should show you, like, damn, cuz a real stand-up, bro, really, like, stand on morals. Like, that's what I stand on, morals, gang.
I love that, man. I really love that. And you can tell Cinco has come such a long way when it comes to self-love. Self-love is at the basis of this, right? You can't truly love yourself if you don't have respect for yourself. If you letting other niggas shit on you for a bag, fam, where is the respect for yourself? Where is the love for yourself? You cannot truly say you love yourself and you know you don't fuck with this nigga, but you just get in the bag with this nigga just because, like, I had to get an eyelash out of my eye. When you truly find out your worth and your value and love for yourself, you realize that no one and nothing is worth compromising who you are. Compromising respect that you have for yourself. Compromising the love that you have for yourself. You will not let anybody permeate your bubble. Once again, you're not going to allow nobody to fuck with your frequency, fam. You too high. You too high. So it doesn't matter the dollar amount. You can't pay me enough to sell out on my morals. You cannot pay me enough, right, to do this and do that. I'm not doing it. That's another thing, man. Like, I'm pretty sure it's some great people to collab with, but I don't even really want to do that because I don't know who's real and who's fake, who's genuine, who's a snake. I really don't know, and I really don't care to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I really don't mess around with too many people. There's a few people that I fuck with, and that's for a reason, right? Because only the people who see the value in me can be around me and my frequency. That's the only people. The only people who treat me as good as I treat myself are the only people that I'm going to allow around me. And it seems like Cinco was feeling the same way. So shout out to him, man.
Some niggas don't got no morals, gang. Like, they'll flop for some money.
What did I just say?
It's real. Like, it's really real, fool. A lot of, like, you know, if you seen a repost of shit, I ain't really, you know, I was reposting, but I just feel like, man, like, sometimes God sends us stuff or signs that God will show us certain things hoping that we'll build from it. You know what I'm saying? And when you're not mentally prepared for your blessings, and you feel like, and you're not emotionally prepared for your blessings, you get up and you'll let that shit break you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's like you got a girl and God show you through this window, like, man, look at your girl, she know you right now. And you jump through the window, you go take off on her and go to jail for years. And you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't showing you that for that, bro. He was showing you to be like, look at this. Go build, go, not focus.
He's showing you, focus on yourself and value yourself and realize who the fuck you are.
It's on you, go build.
Facts.
You feel like you gotta be dependent on these, I'm gonna show you don't gotta depend on no man. Lean on me. You feel me? I don't like, genuinely, like, I planned 2 weeks for that crib. I had somebody flying out to decorate my room. That room that Deshae got, that was my room. And then the room T.O. got, that was Deshae's room. T.O. had a room, and then Kenny was left out. You feel me? But, like, I genuinely was planning for that room. Like, I was genuinely planning for that crib. But guess what? Like, when God showed me that, and he showed me true colors, I took that shit. I'm like, man, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna get to this. The opportunity looked promising, but it's like, man, I can't go against myself for that shit.
You can't, bro. You can't. You can't do it, fam. You can't do it. You can't do it, man. It's not worth it in the end. It's not. It's not. Because then you're going to have to look yourself in that reflection, and you're not going to like who's looking back at you. You're not even going to be able to recognize yourself when you look in that mirror and you see the reflection. You're going to be like, man, this person used to be this person. What have I become just for a bag? What have I become just for clout? What have I become just to hit the pinnacle of my career? What have I become? But I lost myself. I lost myself, right? I lost everything that I believe in. I can't even feel good about the success I accumulated from this bullshit. Because it's not genuine, and I knew it wasn't genuine. And I knew I was being fake as fuck, smiling in this nigga's face when I knew damn well I don't even fuck with this nigga, bro.
I can't. That's selling my soul. That's genuinely selling my soul.
Bro, did I not just say that? Did I not just say that? I've been there and I understand it and I get it. Just in different situations. I totally get it, man. You have to stand on what you believe in. You got to stand up for yourself, fam. You know, and you can't just be moved based off of money, clout, or anything outside of yourself. Like you said, go within. God is within. Stay connected to God. When you don't see a way, God already has the shit mapped out for you. You just got to trust and just keep working, fam. Keep working and trust. Just like you have been doing this whole time. God always looks out for people, man. And especially the ones who pass these tests. Look at it as a test from God, bro. Is he gonna take the money? Is he gonna take the clout? Let me see. Let me see how much influence I really have over his life. Let me see, right? Sometimes when you're going through struggling periods of time, he wants to see. Oh, is she gonna try to take the easy way out? Is she gonna stop having faith that I'm gonna make everything work out? That I got a plan for her and blessings lined up for her? God is constantly gonna test our faith, man. You know what I'm saying? And bro, this is crazy. This is crazy. We are on the same level of thinking right now, man.
Going against what I believe in is right, and doing it for some money, for some opportunities. I can't do it, bro. I can't. I just couldn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of said, oh, like, you're not gonna be after this, or you ain't gonna whoop. I might not, bro. I might not, bro.
That's crazy.
I might not. But at least I got God on my side, bro. At least I trust God enough to be like, God, you take the wheel. I'ma just sit in the path. I keep trying to drive this car, man. You drive the car. I'm wherever you take me is where you take me.
Look, nobody can stop what God has for you. Whatever blessings God has lined up for you, nobody can take away from you. Nobody. And I believe that God is going to bless him even more for rejecting the devil's blessing. Because the devil can bless you just like God can bless you. And the devil was trying to bless him by doing some fake ass, phony ass shit, right? But he said, nah, I'm going to lean on God. Because what I can't see, God already has worked out for me. That's what true faith is. That's what being a believer is. Point blank period, man. You know, you can't truly say that you have faith in God if you're worrying and doubting. Now, I'm not trying to say you can never have a worry or never have a doubt. We are human. But if you truly believe in God, if you truly have faith in God, you will let go and let God work. Like you said, we always in the driver's seat trying to drive when God's like, you know, at any point, you can tag me in. This is a tag team wrestling match. But you've been in the match fighting the battle by yourself. When God been right there in your corner with his hand out saying, I'm waiting to be tagged in. But if you don't want to, if you want to handle it yourself, you can, and you getting your ass whooped in the ring. And that's a lot of people getting their asses whooped in the ring. God's like, hello, any point now, you can just give it to me. But our ego says, no, I've got to do it myself. And we keep getting whooped on until we damn near about to die. And then we say, God, please help me. Why did it have to take all of that, you know?
whether it's through the mud or it's in the hills, like whatever it is, I'm with it. I'm with you all the way. I'm leaning on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally walking by faith, not by sight, bro. Like literally, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know with God, bro, God would never forsake me, bro. He would never, like God is really my father. He would never lead me down the wrong path. Anything I'm doing, it has to happen for a reason, bro. It has to, bro. And I'm letting this be known because I already know how this shit gonna go. Like other people gonna get the courage and all that to come up and stand up for themselves. But sometimes you gotta be the first. God really give his toughest battle to his toughest soldiers. When I hopped on this, I was really like, bro, like I'm going against something big. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going against something big.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes.
You know, but it's like, you know, God wouldn't have put this on my plate if he knew I couldn't handle this shit. You know what I'm saying? And God wouldn't be one lose a draw. I'm with him too. You feel me, man? And that's just my main reason why I can't be in that house for. And the more I look at it, it's like I thank God too. Like I really do thank God. You know what I'm saying? I do, because I'm like, just looking at it, I'm like, man, I didn't fit in that crib. Like, just
you ain't had no business. You ain't had no business. You too real for that, fam. You too real. You too real, bro. And sometimes we wanna fit somewhere we don't belong. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we want to fit somewhere that we don't belong, you know? It's like buying two different puzzles. You got puzzle pieces to this puzzle, and you got puzzle pieces to the next puzzle, right? It's like opening the first box. I'm gonna call it box A. I open up box A, puzzle box. I take one of the puzzle pieces out, I throw it away. I open up box B, and I take a puzzle piece from box B, and I try to fit it in box A's puzzle pieces. Is that ever going to fit? No. Why? Because it wasn't meant to fit. That's not the box for you. Just like the bitch that you wanted so bad. I'm not talking about Cinco. I'm talking about, this is just an example. A bitch that you want so bad, right? But she disrespects you and all of this other shit. She doesn't see the value in you, right? That's like her being that puzzle piece that doesn't fit in your box, fam. And you steady trying to make it fit. And you're steady trying to force it. You should never have to force anything that is for you. Never. This just turned into Sunday. This turned into a Sunday church service. It's Friday. It's Friday night. We done went church, you know? But it's a real thing. Anything that's for you, you shouldn't have to force. It should be organic, natural, free-flowing. Right? That's your number one telltale sign that this thing is not for you. If you gotta force anything, it ain't for you, fam. It's just not. It's just not. You know?
And that this shit was going on out game. That would like nah, bro. That would have dimmed my life, because I don't got no content to do in that house. All the niggas relying on hoes. I ain't got no content doing that. You feel me? God got a bigger table for me. He got bigger blessings for me. You know what I'm saying? Some people just can't come to the next era of life. You know what I'm saying? And I be like going against God sometimes. Like, man, nah, God. Like maybe this. Like he like, but it's like sometimes the way your plan ain't God's plan. You feel me?
Sometimes elevation requires separation. Just is what it is. Sometimes elevation requires separation. Sometimes it takes getting uncomfortable. Sometimes we stay in things out of comfort. Not of, oh, this is healthy for me, but I'm so comfortable that I'll be real uncomfortable if things are different, right? So, you know, and especially too, you got genuine love for people, right? Sometimes it's hard to separate, but that separation is necessary to elevate, you know? Wherever God is trying to elevate you to, some people can't come with you. It just is what it is. It might suck, but we gotta rip the Band-Aid off sometimes, you know? Like, and you know what I notice about these things? If you don't do it, and you continue to try to force it, God will make you so uncomfortable with that job, with that career, with that relationship, with that business partnership, whatever it is. He will make you so uncomfortable with it. Something is going to happen to where it's like you have to let go of it. There is no other recourse. And that's done purposely for a reason. That is divinely inspired, because he's been trying to pry you from that situation. With the jaws, he had to get the biggest jaws of life to tear you off of that situation, right? Because as human beings, we want to cling so tightly to the things that we feel like are ours, whether it be friendships, whether it be business deals or careers or whatever it is, right? Relationships. We want to cling so tight to something that we feel we own, but honestly, we don't even own our own bodies, right? All we own is our souls, jet light to the next light. So, yeah, man, it's a lot of game in this video right here. I know some people already clicked off, you know, because it's flying over people's heads. But when you are real, when you understand, comment down below and let me know. Let me know if you understand, man.
Like, you like, for real, fool, like, your plan ain't God's plan, and I see it, bro, and I see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really do see it, and I really been trusting God. You know, it been really, like, my stomach been in this game all these couple days, like, you feel me, been kind of, like, here and there depressed, like, a little bit, just, like, not really depressed, but just, like, man, God, where you taking me, man? Where you taking me, man? Like, I don't know where you taking me, man? You feel
and you know why he put you in those predicaments and those situations? He put you in those predicaments and situations because he wants you to lean on him. Because if you weren't in this situation, yeah, you would believe in God and all of that, but where's the test at, right? How can he really judge whether or not you really believe, you know? Sometimes we're so distracted by what's going on and what's going to level us up in our careers or whatever the case is that we forget that God, right? God has a hand in all of this. And whatever type of success you've had in your life, no matter how big or small, God has always had his hand in that. Always, right? So, sometimes, like I said, sometimes God will stir up shit and make you uncomfortable so he can rearrange some shit around to put you on the path of your purpose, you know?
Man, and I say all that to say, man, I'm not big in no program, bro. I genuinely respect and love everybody in that group, bro. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, fool, I just can't tolerate no disrespect, fool, especially when it comes from a deeper place. Even when I lead a group chat, still talking viciously about a nigga. Still talking viciously.
But that's just jealousy, bro. Honestly, that's just jealousy. And it hurts. It hurts when you hear somebody say some shit about you, you know, and you thought that they was genuine and you thought they could never say some shit like that. And you never thought that people was that jealous and envious of you. But at the end of the day, bro, you got to take it for what it is, fam. If it's a crab cake, it's a crab cake. You can't make the crab cake a chicken leg. It'll never be a chicken leg. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we want to lie to ourselves, or we want to drag situations on. But when you truly realize your worth, your value, and you have some self-respect about yourself, man, you will not tolerate that shit, bro. You will not. And you should not. You know? You should only surround yourself with people who actually truly see the value in you as you do yourself. Point blank period, bro. You should accept nothing less. You deserve nothing less.
About a nigga. Ain't no replying that group chat. The niggas still commenting crazy about me, gang. All you doing is getting that shit off your chest. All you doing is saying what you been wanting to say. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he taught me, cuz, like, go where you appreciate, not tolerate it, bro. Some niggas will tolerate you, bro.
Just said the same thing.
Just cuz nigga want to hear it. You know, your kindness get taken for weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and yeah, that's true. That's true. And I also say some people ain't tolerating you. Some people, like you said, just a year ago, it was niggas who wouldn't even come get you. If you was late to the club, you was just gonna be outside, right? So I hate to say it, but why do you expect anything different now? You know, like, they still that same nigga, but oh, Cinco coming up now. Cinco coming up now, so let me go ahead and, yeah, let's invite him because we know he gonna bring some more viewers. We know the bitches gonna be watching. We know that he got some clout now. Now, yeah, you can get in. Now you can host this with me. Yeah, you know, like, if anything, them niggas using you, you know? It is what it is, you know? But I guess in them type of circles, y'all use each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all using each other and shit, which is cool. You can grow and build from that, but not if it's fake shit going on, man. You know?
Start to get...
If niggas just value you just because you can bring them views and money, them the wrong niggas to be hanging out with, man.
Kindness get taken for weakness, you know what I'm saying? Like, start to get very comfortable, bro, and really start to abuse that power that they got. You know what I'm saying? But I wish everybody the best in the house. I mean, y'all see me gifting this. I ain't never gonna stop supporting. You know what I'm saying? When my bro started this, I made a certain group chat, and I text those certain, you know what I'm saying, that I feel are really my brothers. I text them niggas, and I said, man, I got the message and shit, but I told them, man, hey, bro, I hope y'all reap whatever y'all prayed for in this crib, man, for real. Like, before they started this stream, I said, I wish y'all the best, bro. Go out there and show why y'all deserve this. You feel me? And I feel like generally it all worked out for the best. Kelly didn't have a room, now he has a room. T.O. had the smallest room, now he has a nice room. Deshae, me and Deshae kind of argued over that room, like, not really argued, but he ended up having that room. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everything worked out for the best. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like being in that group, it would have just dimmed my light. God just has different blessings for me. And I don't say dim my light as far as I wouldn't have viewers in that house. Of course I'm going to have viewers in that house. But God has a different type of blessing for me. He has a different type of path for me. And I'm really trusting him. Like, I'm really trusting him. You know, and people that don't stand with me and don't respect the game, y'all don't gotta respect it, bro. It's not, I'm not doing this for no respect the game. Only person's validation I'm worried about is God's, bro. That's the only validation I need in my life.
Only God and yourself. Right? Only God and yourself. The validation from God and yourself should be so high that what nobody else says even fucking matters, bro. Not even the compliments, to be completely honest. Not a compliment and not a negative comment either, right? When you truly know who you are, when you truly validate yourself, you're not looking out there for praise, and you're not looking out there for who's hating either. You just doing you, and you loving what you do, and you respecting yourself and loving yourself. All of that other shit is just noise, you know?
And I feel like that's what God been really teaching me. Like, man, lean on me. You know, he put me in the corner, and he like, man, you don't need nobody but me. And that's where I'm at.
That's what he'll do.
That's
what he'll do.
I don't got nobody else right now.
Yeah.
It's just us.
Yeah.
Me and y'all. Like, it's nobody else. It's us against everything. You know what I'm saying? But evil is real though, gang. There's really evil out here in this world, bro.
Hate to say
For real,
it,
bro.
That's true.
Like, to say it, job, like to make fun of a whip and discredit success I made you and all that shit hurt, cause like
it does.
If I said all that to y'all, bro, and this is just the service stuff. This ain't even the messages. But the nigga would have treated y'all how they treated me again in that group chat game. Like, you would have left that too. You would have stepped a foot in that shit. You would be like, man, I'm gonna show you. I don't know how, nigga, but I'm gonna show you. And even if it don't amount to greater than others, I'm good for myself.
Yeah, you stood on business for yourself. You stood on what you believed in, and that's the most fucking important thing, bro. Whether it works out or not, you stood 10 toes down for yourself, and that means more than money, fam.
And even if it don't amount to greater than others, I'm good for myself, and I forgive not for them but for me, so I can walk around and at peace and walk around and enjoy my accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I forgive. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I don't want to get to yapping, and I don't want to go deeper in. I really don't. I just want to I want to leave this shit behind me, bro. I want to go my own route. You know what I'm saying? Whatever God got for me, I trust him. And I'm just going to be in that seat and let him drive, bro. You know what I'm saying? And whatever comes with that, comes with that. Whoever respects that, respect that. If you don't agree, you don't agree. If you do, you do. I don't care. I genuinely don't. I genuinely don't. I swear, I genuinely don't. You know what I'm saying? But after this, I just kind of want to get this off my chest and say this before I start my stream, because I know there's a lot of rumors and shit going around and all that shit, so I want to clear all that. My girl has nothing to do with this. If anything, nigga, she's the one holding me while I was sitting there crying, making my decision, nigga. That was the person that was holding me tight, telling me, man, you could cry.
You know what? And I think Lala has a how can I say? I think Lala has played a big part too. You know, of course we don't know their relationship at all, but I feel like Lala is kind of also giving him the strength to just do what he needs to do for himself. I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong, but to me it just seems like at least he got Lala, man. You know, at least he got Lala. He ain't completely alone, you know? He's starting to see his value, see who he is, and he's not going for the extra shit, man, as he shouldn't.
Like, you can cry, it's okay. Like, you can cry, like, it's all right. You feel me? You don't know where you're going, like, it's all right. You feel me? If anything, she told me, like, I mean, shit, if you just want to be in that crib, you just got to just learn how to be around them. You got to learn who to trust and who not trust. And I told her, babe, I can't do that. Like, I can't be fake to no nigga that's not in me, babe. Like, I can't sit here and preach this brother to a nigga in his face, but I genuinely am planning from afar. I just can't. I'd rather not even do that. You feel me? This situation just made me realize who people are. And the best thing about knowing somebody, like they was like, you know, my homies was like, in the group and shit, they was like, oh, you know that's how bro is. Like, bro just get to talking crazy.
You're
like,
not tolerating that shit.
I don't make shit right, bro.
Right, fuck no.
You know him, he always do this, he always hit below the belt. Like, you gotta just ignore him, stop, just don't even reply to him. Like, what? Like, this not no kid we talking about.
It sound like Dub to me. I don't know. It sound like Dub, cause he be hitting below the belt, but I could be wrong.
Ain't no 15-year-old we talking about. It's a grown man. Literally. A grown man we talking about. I'm not, like, y'all ain't able to this behavior, bro. Because y'all scared to stand up to this because of the opportunities y'all can reap from this. Them opportunities.
I said the same shit.
Nigga, I'll get this shit on my own. Nigga, I've been getting this shit on my own.
Yeah.
But nigga that said they made me, you ain't make shit. I've been making over 100K these past 3-4 months, nigga. And I ain't did a stream with you in 3-4 months. You feel me? Like, nigga, this me.
People about to go back to the old streams and see who it was.
I ain't saying I played a part in this shit. Every play a part in everybody's success. We all play a part. You feel me? If I do a video with any, I play a part in there. If they do a video with me, they play a part. But you ain't make me. You ain't get up every day. You ain't get up every day and create these ideas. You ain't get up every day and grind. You ain't sleep. You ain't fall asleep editing no videos. You even when I fell off 3-4 times, you ain't get up and be like, man, I got this. You ain't get up and do that.
My bad, y'all. We back.
Try to discredit my success. I could never be around you. Because I would never want you to play a part in any of my success ever again. Because it ain't genuine. I genuinely help. I genuinely help to help. I don't say nothing about it. And that's why every know that, bro. I ain't gotta say this shit I done. See this shit I do. You feel me? But another, like, it have been times that they came to me like, oh, I want to ask this, which is crazy because they like these. Like, they supposed to be like this. And I want to ask for that. I told that nigga, man, don't go there for that. Come to me. Hear this. Hear this. Then you ain't got to go there because he going to hold it over your head. I won't. I'm going to forget about this. I'm going to forget I gave this shit to you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely love niggas. When T.O. made in that crib, they don't even know, fool. Like, niggas don't even know, gang. Me and T.O. was splitting $5 pizza boxes, bro. I was Cinco with 300K subs, splitting a pizza box with T.O. You feel me? Like, I genuinely love that nigga from the bottom of my heart. When me and Brooklyn break up and I couldn't pay my rent because I wasn't getting no views, the shade was that, man, here, I'm gonna do a video with you. Here, like, not knowing that shit keep me afloat, cuz.
Well, we know it wasn't the shade. Because he just shouted out the shade, so it ain't the shade. So it's either Dub or DDG.
You feel me? When T.O. made it in that cut, I literally told T.O. like when we walked upstairs, because they weren't even gonna let bro in the crib. I vouched for T.O. to be in that crib, nigga. I vouched for niggas, because I'm the voice that don't got a voice. When those niggas finna put Derek in a poll, I said, man, Derek worked way too hard to be in no poll. With Wizard Kelly and Bay Rich, not dissing them, they do their own thing. But Derek just been waking up every day putting in work. Ain't no way y'all finna put this no poll. Hit me, man. Thank you, Cinco, for speaking up for me, gang. Them niggas finna really do that to me.
Do
Hell
what?
No, it's not debatable. You deserve this.
What? Put him on a pole like a stripper pole? Wait, what?
And when those niggas finna put Derek in a poll, I said, man, Derek work way too hard to be in no poll. With Willie Kelly and Baby Rich, not this and them, they do their own thing.
Oh, okay. He mean a poll, like, okay, vote who gets this room or whatever the case is. Okay.
But Derek just been waking up every day putting in work. Ain't no way y'all finna put this no poll. Hit me, man. Thank you, Cinco, for speaking up for me, gang. Them niggas finna really do that to me. Hell no, it's not debatable. You deserve this. You deserve this, fool. You feel me? But when bro made that shit cut, that shit really was like, it meant the world, cause it's like watching a nigga kid go to college. Not saying bro my kid, but it's like, cause I don't really sacrifice a lot for bro. And I ain't gotta say what I sacrificed for him. He genuinely know that's my brother. And I mean this with no malicious intent. I'm just saying this to say this. That's really my brother. And I'm proud of that. I'm genuinely proud of that. And that's why I didn't take it to the extent I was gonna take it. I didn't want to fuck up nobody's blessings, especially mine. I'm gonna take the high righteous route. Even though I have to swallow my pride and not handle shit how I want to handle it, it's not for y'all, nigga. I had to learn that it's not for y'all. It's for me. I'm swallowing my pride for me, so I can walk around freely in this world. If I go somewhere, who's gonna take care of the family? Who gonna take care of this? Who gonna take care of that? It's a lot depending on a nigga in jail. All this, man. I gotta take care of. I got too much to take care of. I got too much to lose to prove to it I'm not this. When I know that not that, he just popping it. I'm not gonna lose all I got for you. You know, man. You know. Overall, I'm gonna stop because I said I was gonna stop and I kept going. You know, I just kind of want to. It's just a lot of stuff in my heart that I want to say, but I ain't gonna say. Hopefully that person come out and show what they said. You feel me? I want y'all to see the real them. You feel me? I hope that person come out and show what they said. You know what I'm saying? Because man, the devil's a liar, bro. He a liar for real. Eh? Nigga, man, that was a liar, gang. They sit at your table like they want to eat with you, gang.
Judas.
The whole time they ready to just block all your blessings.
They be Judas the whole time.
On the low though, you feel me? Like the type of leader, the type of leader that'll sit on a high horse and take niggas to war and watch his army lose and he'll run off and save himself and start off somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that type of nigga. You feel me? I'm gonna sit with a nigga, win, lose, or draw. If we gotta figure this shit together, we're gonna figure this shit together. One fault, we all fault. And that's exactly why I make this decision. I'm just the first that's gonna make the decision, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be more out there. You feel me? For sure. They gonna see like, man, if Cinco could walk away and be good, I could walk away and be good. I ain't gotta stand for this shit now. You feel me? When that time come, gang. And best believe that shit coming, gang. For sure.
Hey, man. I think we took y'all asses to church on this Friday night, man. On this lovely Friday night. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. This shit was long enough. I did not expect it to be this long, but I had to give game where game was due. But hey, man, shit, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. After hearing everything that he said, who do you think it is? I think right now it's between DDG and Dub. Because he already gave accolades to Deshae. It can't be Deshae. We got one already checked off. Is it DDG or is it Dub? Comment down below and let me know, you know, what do y'all think? But Cinco, real nigga for sure, man. It takes a real one to walk away when the devil is trying to bless you, fam. Hey, it is what it is. And you won't understand until you've been through it. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Make sure you tell a friend today. Ain't your mama today, Uncle Joey still a hoe. I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video. And I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.